Hello and welcome back to Path to Glory, Ravaged Coast.
1st of June.
1st of June, Jesus Christ, we're on the 1st.
It is, yeah, it is the 1st of June. Which is funny because we're filming this on the 5th of May. So, we are in the future.
Yes.
We're speaking to you in the future.
Welcome!
From the past.
So we're playing the Ravaged Coast, as we have been. It's now episode 4. And we are going to, although it might not have said it in the last video, I think I edited it to say it did, we are actually going to be playing Standing on Skulls.
Standing on Skulls.
Because Standing on Skulls was the one where we needed a monster for both sides, because in this one there are no objectives. You just have L-shaped deployments, as you will be seeing on the scan over now, because this is a quick and cheerful one. Because I need dinner.
We're going to film this in half an hour, it'll be fine.
Gone. Somehow the ogre's lost. Why? Because he wanted them gone.
Anyway. So it was just like, I don't care, just
kill me! Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, you're in L-shaped deployments on the short edges, which are basically 15 inches of the short edge, and then on either player's side, you have another 15 by 11 inch square, like leading up to the centre of the board. Yeah. And then we've stuck the 3 Emberstone clusters that we've rolled, one smack bang in the middle, one essentially in a diagonal, directly in front of each of us, like corner of the L. But scoring is very short and simple on this one. Each player scores 2 victory points at the end of their turn for each enemy monster they destroyed that turn. And each player scores 1 victory point at the end of their turn for each enemy non-monster they destroyed this turn. Okay. So 1 point for anyone other than Shadrock and the Stonehorn.
Is that thing on the big base?
The big bike. Okay. And then there is 1 point for everything else. Okay. 2 points for the Shadrock and Nathan, sorry. And Shadrock and Nathan. The Stonehorn
and Nathan.
As we're playing narrative, Opie.
Opie.
Because he's overpowered, and also he's a big biker.
Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy.
Is he overpowered? I don't want to face him.
Still hurts in here.
Yeah, don't.
Opie.
That made me cry.
So yeah, it's a really simple one. I selected territories because I had the lower number of Emberstone shards. Because you've got several left, I think.
I got 5.
You got 5, and I've got none because of the gentleman's agreement we had to do to get the Stonehorn in the first place. If you haven't seen the end of the video, just a quick explanation. I have demoted my Mournfang, so they're no longer an aspiring Path of the Cavalier. They are now regular Mournfang, with everything else that they had. So if they had any battle scars or anything like that, they stay. And then I retired my Bloodpelt Hunter with that, and the points I had left from the wrap-up of the last game, I was able to then spend 6 to get the Stonehorn, so I have none left. So let's talk about deployments, shall we?
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about deployments. What have you got for us, Madame Benford?
Starting in that weird top bit of my L, I have 3 Reclusions with their little memento people. Then I have Lord Sevitonos next to them, because he does things. Hi, Terry. And then coming around this corner, we have a set of Liberators. They are my alpha unit, and because of what happened in the last game, I have to subtract 1 from any runs and charges that they do. We have Lord Nathan Shadrock in the middle, who has +1 to wound rolls as standard because of the Tempest thing. Strength of the Tempest. Next to him we have Lord Veritan, who also has Strength of the Tempest, so has +1 to wound rolls. And then we have the beta unit of Liberators, who don't have any nerfs, because they don't. And then in the Celestial Realms, in Heaven, we have 2 sets of Annihilators with Meteoric Grandhammers, who don't have cool names yet, because I haven't got there. The Annihilators themselves do.
Oh, these are your gangsters.
There's Mick the Hand. And then we've got Mr. Taylor, Mr. Whitney, and Mr. Turner. And then we've got Mick the Hand, Sticky Bill, and Eddie the Fixer.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you're 1,100 and something?
1,330.
1,330, lovely.
Yes.
I am 1,250, so we're not having to deal with uneven armies technically just yet. It's 200 points or more, but you need to worry about overwhelming forces.
Fine for
Yes, for now. I am 1,250, I believe, after double checking mine earlier. And I have, as my deployed, starting off in this bubble over here with the General, Lemmy White Whale, with the set of lead belchers next to him. They currently have unyielding blisters as a battle scar, so can't heal any damage taken. Around the corner, we've got the newly hired Stonehorn, otherwise being not proxied, but is being played by a massive Wartrike from the Orcs 40k range, with my Stonehorn as my Stonehorn trike, and then the Frostlord is the rider. He is as expected. Next to him, we've got 6 Gluttons, which are my big hammer boys. And then around on the other side, I've put all the bikers down the end with my Mournfang pack, or the Mawtorbike pack, and the big Iron Blaster, or the big cannon, as we used to say. Big cannon. When I used to proxy him, and it's like, no, that's my big cannon.
Comes with that.
Have to do the hand signal. But you know what that is, don't you?
That's a dead one of them.
There's a dead Iron Blaster.
Yeah. That's a dead big cannon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh.
So, yes. Lovely. I believe I would go first.
Such a dad joke that you've just put in there.
I know, right? I'm so great.
Such a dad.
Players roll off to pick territories. Player who assigned territories deploys first.
Okay.
And then we would think, as the person who won deployment, I would pick.
Yep. Fine.
Yes. Sorry, I'm losing my mind. It's been a long day. I think I will go first. Again. This time I'm going to go first. Yes. There's nothing else that we need to do. The only thing that we need to remember is the twist. So I'll quickly roll that whilst we're here.
Oh, the twist. Twist.
We've got the because we're still on the shore. We're not on the Hateful Shore. Sorry, we're just on the.
Where are they?
We're on the Scorched Outskirts.
Scorched Outskirts.
We're not on the North's Edge, the Hateful Shores, or the Hell's Claw plan yet.
No.
So we just have that old all-out attack gets all-out attack back, essentially.
Cool.
And then we've got the Emberstone cluster nonsense. So I'll just quickly roll to find out where we're going. That's cocked. It's 6. We are going to the player whose general has the lowest rank picks which table to use. If the generals have the both same rank, roll again on this table.
Okay.
So rolling 6s!
2
is volcanic
incandescence. What does that mean?
6. Emberstone uncovered. The underdog can set up an additional Emberstone cluster on the battlefield. It must be set up more than 6 inches from all other units, other Emberstone clusters, objectives and battlefield edges. If there is not possible, the twist has no effect. The underdog is, if the player went second, we ignore, because we're on the first round. If the above does not apply, the player who gained more Emberstone shards during the campaign, the opponent is the underdog, so I'm the underdog.
Oh, it's the underdog.
So I get to set up another Emberstone cluster, and then we'll be back for Iron Jaws. Not Iron Jaws, it's just
Oh my god! Ogors
Turn.
Stormcast Turn 1. There you go.
Bye!
Bye!
Hiya.
Do you want to talk your turn first? Because we've just done battle round 1.
Yeah, we kind of forgot what we were doing, and also because of how quick my turn was, because I was being very cagey, and also the dice fucking suck.
They were so bad.
I hate my ogre dice.
They were so bad for you.
But anyway, yes, here is the end of round 1, not turn 1, because I played very cagily, just shuffled up with the ogre when I set up the actually, I don't think I should have set it up there. Because it was away from terrain features. I thought it'd be funny and just stick it in the turret.
I will let you have it.
I mean, no. It's less that I could have it. It's more that I die. The only other thing would be that I don't have those 2 mortals from trying to dig it up in the first place.
Yeah.
Because it was very hard to set up anywhere with the terrain, and also. So I'll double check the ruling on that in a second. But yes, I shuffled up here, tried to take the Emberstone Shard. I just snuck in the tree line because I thought it'd be funny to have it there. Almost like the trees were around an Emberstone Shard. Then shot into the Reclusions, failed miserably because my dice suck. And then you were over here, nothing happened. I stepped forward gently with the Gluttons and shot over into the Liberators, also failing miserably. And that was all I did in my turn. Then I tried to dig up the Emberstone cluster down here, took 2 mortals and lost it. But we'll double check and see if actually I should have. I can't remember the actual rule about, because there's too many bloody things of it can't be near this thing, it can't be near this. So just make it fucking simple.
Put it anywhere.
I really don't like Path to Glory anymore.
Don't care for your rules, James Workshop.
But yes, I tried to do something there, so it might just be that I lose those 2 mortals, which is technically a win for me, but also I wouldn't have taken them if there wasn't an Emberstone Shard there. Anyway, and that was my turn. No points because I didn't kill anything. Let's look at a killer. Let's have a look at how things went for Stormcast in turn 1.
Well, we got 1 point. So we moved things in. Lord Nathan Shadrock came in. He killed Lemmy White Whale, just smashed him with his tits. He's dead. Some Reclusions went in over there. They did some damage. Somebody died.
You killed an entire Mournfang pack.
We killed an entire Mournfang pack.
Or
did we?
1 unit, one model.
Out of the 2.
There's 6 wounds each.
Yeah.
So.
Terry Terminos dug up an Emberstone Shard. Neat. I need to make a marker that he's got one.
He's got a marker.
Yeah, but you can lose it, can't you? Oh yeah.
That's why we got that coin.
That's why you haven't. Yeah. Liberators came in here, killed one of these things. Yep. Killed one of these things. Then you killed 2 of mine in return.
Apparently.
But yeah, that's kind of all we were. I mean, to be fair, Lord Nathan has gone down from 14 to 9. He was on 8, but he's healed 1 at the end of his turn. So there's low damage.
It's just the fact that, like, again, so you charged into the Tyrant.
Yeah.
I redeployed with the Gluttons and didn't think they were in combat, but when you did your ability with Nathan Shadrock to see who was in, they were just in it. So therefore I then just piled in with them after you killed Terry, the Tyrant.
Yep.
And I'm aware that I've got a Stonehorn over there. I'm aware that but I was playing very cagey, thinking I don't really want to get in combat, that he's more points and stuff like that. And then I forgot about the walking steel mill house that is this goddamn army.
He's on half health-ish. Just
after 4 times 6.
Didn't even get to do all his attacks. But also it was because he was going against infantry, so his rend is another 1. He charged, so the damage goes up to 3, not 2. Has crit mortals, 4 of them went, 2 at least, I can't remember the number, but 2 at least went through to start with.
I didn't even get to do anything with my Tyrant.
I know.
Great.
Tyrant, just kind of...
I'm not a fan of the Path to Glory series. It just feels like, especially this game, where it's like, there is no reason to do anything on the battlefield or do anything.
Stupid game.
There's no reason to do anything of consequence on this board other than just run at each other. And that's boring. It's a strategy game.
I know.
And technically I need to create a strategy of going, well, I'll play casually and keep things back. But also, I don't win any points if I stay back as well. So you've got to... write better Path to Glories. Anyway,
put tactics in them all.
Yeah, I'd like... it'd be better if we had... Because there's no objectives, it's literally just run and smash each other. But the idea of going... You still got to do the battle tactics of, like, take the flanks or or like try to take their land or something. It'd be really interesting to keep something of like, rather than just being, you get a point because you moved forward. Anyway, that's me whinging. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
It's just I'm very bitter after that. I'm going to swap my dice out because I literally rolled 20-something attacks and got like
orange ones are terrible, so don't use those.
I'll use the if it's okay the orcs ones because they either play ridiculously or they play nothing.
Funniest thing is none of these dice are loaded. They just.
It feels like it with the Fire Slayer dice. Whenever I roll them, it always comes out with like 4 of them with 5s.
Those ogre ones just being 6s?
No.
I
remember all those 1s and 2s that I rolled when I needed a 4 up.
We'll be back for battle round.
We need to roll off at this point.
We do, yeah. 5.
2. Because why did I expect that dice to roll any higher? As it's your turn, you get to go first if you would like on a double turn.
I can go first because there's no tactics.
There's literally no tactics. I can't remember the thing in the rules. I'm sure we can double check it, but I'm pretty sure there's nothing that stops you getting points because.
No, because if this game is just you get a point for killing a unit, I can't see why that would change if you went first.
And then we'll see how many ogres are gone in a minute. But I think after this, because of how things are going, we will actually do proper now. This is Stormcast Turn 2, and then we'll come back for Ogors Turn 2 and do that thing rather than doing the whole round as one. It was only because of how quick we thought round 1 was going to be.
We did.
Do you want to roll on the underdog, the
6.
6? That's another Emberstone cluster, so the underdog gets to set one up. I will have a look and see what I can do. Back in a moment for Stormcast Turn 2.
Thanks for the warning.
I'm so salty right now.
So Steve is so salty right now, as you just heard. What's funny, in the game we filmed before we filmed this one, I screamed, and now you've screamed. We are screaming into the void over here.
Let's have a look at what's happening on the board.
Isn't it good? So marvellous. Okay, right. What did we do? So Nathan Shadrock fought and did. No, he didn't do fuck all. He killed something.
He killed
something.
He killed a model.
Killed a model.
And he put 3 on the gluttons.
He put 3 on the gluttons because they're really hard to kill.
Not really.
You did some damage back to him though. Isn't that great? He's now on 5.
He's on 5 of 14 after 2 rounds of a full glutton unit running at him.
Liberators here and Lord Veritaint did some damage to these gunslingers because now there's less of them.
I've got 1 lead belcher left.
You killed Terry Terminus, right? Be happy.
There was a Mournfang and
there was also a Mournfang there that I killed. But let's focus on the important stuff. You killed Terry, which means you get your first point. I get my second point for killing the Mournfang.
That's 2 points, yes.
I brought my Annihilators down from the Celestial Realms, and they did fuck all. They did 1 damage to him for doing their thing. They did 1 damage to him. They tried to charge. You redeployed that toolbox, shithead. So they didn't get to charge it. And then we tried. We spent a point to... Oh, I should be on 1. We spent a point to charge here. We spent a point to re-roll it. Did not charge. big mad because now that guy moves 10, which means my Annihilator's not going to get to charge.
No, he's going to charge them.
He's going to charge them, and this game is bullshit.
Well, I don't... So again, I'm not here to... I'm by no means going to say, if you are interested in this...
I like this.
We literally just had a conversation before I hit record about this. Emma really likes Path to Glory. I'm currently finding this really bland and boring because so far, and I know obviously it's because of how we deployed and things, and the people might play differently and yada, 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 but this here isn't going to go anywhere. I've ran my one big hammer into you. You've taken out my hero. I'm going to try to take out your hero. We're both fighting over who can kill the Liberator or the Leadbelcher first. Your big hammers have just come down from Celestial Realm, so now I'm like, oh crap, I've got to panic. That's why I kept him back. Like over here, I've lost a unit to. We had a back and forth of Emberstone Shard there,
yeah,
but that problem is that literally it's just a slam in the middle and then see. Yep. Like, it's just back and forth in the middle where, like, yay, I got to roll a load of dice, but also there's no strategy to it. There's no thinking about, well, I need to... There is the part of, like, well, I've deployed him over there because he's put his over there or she's put hers here, so I must put that there. And, oh, if I move around here, I can get to here. And, oh, I put the Emberstone Shards here. And if I take that from that unit... It's not got anything worth doing other than... Like I said, run, smack.
I mean, this is my ideal Warhammer, so...
And that's okay for you if this is something that you enjoy, where there's simplified. But like I said, if you added battle tactics for the people who like want to do more, so actually we ran in here, and actually I had a thing of if I like with the cunning approach from the destruction team, so I moved him back, charge in with them. There's like I have to encourage a certain play that turn. And I get to choose what that is, rather than being random. But it's really boring to be like, cool, so I guess I'll just charge here this turn. That's my round. But also you're scoring nothing. We're on 2-1, and already you're starting to build a death pile. Yeah. I've got my Tyrant, 3 Leadbelchers and 2 Mournfang in death.
Yeah.
And it's just like, there's no... there.
I see your point. Oh, also, I've realised that... Oh, do you know what? That's so annoying. I should have done it. So, you know how translocation didn't work, so I needed a 4 and I got a 1?
Yes.
Already had 3 points. So
yeah, well, you would have... Oh, if you've done that, you lose those 3 points. Or D3, so roll D3 and lose your D3.
Why?
Because if you get a 1 on a caster, on a
roll a
ritual...
D3. 3.
So you lose those 3.
Okay.
If you know when... So when you know you spellcasting,
yes.
If you roll 2 1s, you take D3 mortals... and you can't cast for the rest of the turn. In ritual points, you either you store them or you use them.
Yeah.
But if you get a 1 and have a miscast in that way, you don't take any damage. You just lose D3 ritual points.
Okay.
So I didn't realise you rolled a 1.
Oh. Okay. Well, I rolled a 1.
Someone's just been cheating over there with the Stormcast nonsense.
No, somebody said I rolled a 1, and I think you were getting a drink.
Look at the face of a liar.
Turn the camera back on yourself, hellhound. That's the face of it.
I don't know how that looked.
No, I don't know. That was probably just zoomed in on your nose.
Anyway, back in a moment for Ogors Turn 2, as the salty player tries to deal with his everlasting hatred of Path to Glory. Okay. But that's also the other thing. I just want this to be good. I want Path to Glory to be fun and interesting. I think if I was to sit and rewrite it myself, and that's not to be like, I'm better than Games Workshop, not at all. But
you had it here.
I think that this has a potential to be more interesting, whereas it's just kind of like there's a thinly veiled narrative over the top of just some really bland, boring fights.
Why did I not dig up that Emberstone Shard too?
Because you only get 1 per turn.
Oh, that's why.
Back in a moment for the ogres. Bye. I'm so tired.
We're so tired. It's been a whole freaking day of Warhammer.
I'm turning into an ogre. Right, okay. So, I unleashed the beast, if you will, and then I played some Warhammer.
Ah, penis joke.
It wasn't a penis joke, it was just silly.
Okay, fine.
So I just tottled forward with my little my motorbike, my Stonehorn. And then initiated Operation Run Them Over.
So if the camera went dodgy there, it was because I was rubbing my face and wasn't looking.
I then moved the Iron Blaster, shot into the Reclusion, and then charged the remaining one until he decided to ignore my trampling charge, as if almost like he shield bashed the Rhino out of the way as it came flying at him, like a fucking hero, like, no! And then the Rhino did some damage back. There was a big chicken thing here that's finally fucking gone. I hate Nathan. Excuse my language, it's being very vulgar.
Oh, that's not nice. He's done nothing to you.
And then these lot keep ganging up on my poor little lead belcher who's like, no, don't
He just needs to die. I'm so tired of him.
I can't do anything. I'm just left over here. Why is he Kermit?
Why is he Kermit?
It's because he's Miss Piggy and then Kermit is on his shoulder.
That's not nice. He's bigger than her. Oh, the two models that are actually that right.
You see how there's like a little,
there's a little man.
There's a little nobbler on his shoulder.
Yeah.
That's Kermit.
Oh, I see.
And then that's Miss Piggy.
Yeah, I get
Mr. Piggy, if you will, because
I get it.
it's a man. Or it could be a they. I don't know. I haven't asked him or them. Sorry.
Okay.
To be to judge.
Anyway.
Or assume. Anyway, then I dug up.
This is why we shouldn't play Warhammer all day. It sends us loopy.
Then I dug up the Emberstone Shard with the Stonehorn. It happened. And I'm angry and I hate this game. I know I'm winning at 4-2, but I'm not enjoying myself. I'm just being silly and trying to be hyperactive so I'm not ruining your game because I know you're enjoying it.
I'm fine.
But I'm just like, what was the point? Most of the stuff is gone. I don't like it. I'm just bored of this really lazily, like, there's nothing of fun or interest in this game. It's just like I run and I hate you. Yeah, that's me. 4-2. Roll off the round 3. I got a 1.
3.
Cool. You get to decide who goes first.
I'll go first.
Cool. I am the underdoge. No, you're the underdog.
I'm the underdoge. What am I doing? Rolling a dice?
Wait, it's the dumb way they write it.
Wait,
you roll a dice and find out what
I didn't see which dice it was, sorry. 1.
1.
Wait, 1 is nothing, isn't it?
We were on the volcanic, there's a steam vent. But before we do that, let's just double check this.
Geothermal vent.
If the above does not apply, then the player who has gained more Emberstone shards during the campaign is the underdog.
What? How?
Oh, the opponent is the underdog. So although I'm winning on points, I'm the underdog.
Oh, okay.
Because it doesn't care about what points are happening in the game.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, wait, no. Which player has the fewest victory points is the underdog for the battle round.
Okay,
if it's tied on that, that's
that
when you
is
then...
me. Right, okay.
Excuse me, it's because my brain is also broken at the moment.
It's fine.
So, yes, you are the underdog.
Yep.
You have rolled to find out that Steam event, the underdog can pick a terrain feature within neutral territory. If there are no features within neutral territory, they must pick any terrain feature on the battlefield. Inflict D3 mortals to each unit within 1 inch of that terrain feature.
Right, okay.
So
we've got the trees. They're neutral.
The neutral area is the trees
and the aquilith.
And the aquilith. And that's it, yeah.
And how close do things have to be to inflict damage?
1 inch of it.
Oh shit, it's just mine if I pick the trees.
It's just your guy there and he's over 1 inch.
Yeah.
And then the aquilith, there's no one within 1 inch of it.
Do I have to pick one?
They can.
Because if I pick this one and kill my reclusion, it doesn't count as a point for you, does it? Because you didn't kill it.
That comes to the wording of the round as he flips through to the Stonehorns. Not Stonehorn. They destroyed this turn. No, you would be taking away that point from me because I wouldn't be able to get it. Also, because he wasn't killed by the unit, the Emberstone cluster would be dropped.
Yeah, so not automatically picked up by you.
No. It needs to be dug against.
So we don't have to do this.
No, you don't have to.
I'm tempted to say no. Unless you think we should.
The only reason I would is you'd stop me getting that point from that reclusion that's on 1.
All right, yeah, fine. What am I doing? How much damage from the tree?
I apologise. I think it was D3.
It's a 3, so that's 2. And I've got a ward of 5. Come here. Using my left hand. Oh my god, double 6s, I don't take it!
Well, that was inflict D3 mortals on each.
I didn't take it! Because I'm going to keep the ward of 5 for them, because it's really them and Veritant.
No, that's fine. It was more like it then stops me getting a point from doing a damage to him in one round if I get the ability.
Okay, cool.
So
well, that's that.
It's your turn 1. It is...
Hello.
Your turn 1. Your turn 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. See how we go.
There's a big penis on that picture.
Penis. Oh, sorry, that's the penis there, Terry.
That's Bastion, isn't it? Or is it Terry?
Terry.
Okay. Right. See you in a minute for Stormcast Turn 3. Bye. Okay, so that was
fucking music.
That was an annoyance of a turn. You redeployed, tried to get my annihilators in. You were just like, no, moving this fucking Santa on a sleigh bullshit away from me. I killed your last lead belcher thing that was here. I get a point. Yay, I'm on 3, you're on 4. Dug up another shard.
Yes, you've got your shard over there with your annihilators. We've got the problem over here of the two wounds against 1.
Okay.
As I've got 2 left, you've got 1 left because you count down like a 40k player, and I count up as per the rules. You've got 1 left over here.
Or what?
I've got some fat boys.
Liberated, Lord-Badass. Yeah.
It's going well.
It's going well.
The worst thing I could have ever done is brought in that Stonehorn. Like, he is just a problem.
He is dragging this out.
Look at him.
But also, looking at what's left, right, you're on 4 points, I'm on 3. You're on 4 points because you've killed my monster, right? So the amount of points I can get by the end of this game are another 2, 3, 4, right? Which would put me on 7.
Yes.
You can get another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which would put you on 9.
So what you're saying is it's impressive that you've got so many units and still dying.
Yeah.
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 You had more points than me. I'm aware of that.
Yep.
But also, everything of mine is dying very quickly because yours are all...
It's not though, is it?
I mean, you say that. Half my army is over there.
Yeah,
I've got an entire but also the points as well. So the lead batches are 150 points each, if I remember rightly. He's 180. They're 180, 190 points, I think, if I remember rightly. So like that's 600 to like. If I'm at 1,250 points, that's like a third of my army, if not half of my army there. Whereas, and then like he's 300 and something points.
Yeah.
So that's another third or half, whatever.
Yeah.
I can't do the math. Eighth of my army.
Yeah.
They're 250 points. And he's a problem, 200 points. So like all my things are big, bulky things, but also we do this all the time when we talk about this. Your saves are like 3s up and 2s up.
Yeah. They're all 3s.
You had an all-out defence and then got to a 4.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh my god, that's really hard. My life is hard. I'm just going to zoom down to my Iron Blaster has a 4 up before all-out defence and things like that. My Gluttons have a 5 up. My Frostlord has a 4 up. Yes, they have a big amount of health, but there's that thing of like, you've got Reclusians that are getting 5 up wards and stuff like that. You've got 2 frees and stuff like that for saves. You are okay over there.
We are fine.
I'm surviving through sheer numbers, because like we just seen with that, 4 attacks each with 6 of them, there's 26 including a champion.
Yeah.
Or 25.
Can't do maths.
We can't do maths.
4 times 6 is 24, so 25 of a champion. And they're on 4s and 2s, rend 1, 2 damage.
Yeah.
Which is why it took 3 rounds to kill your 14 wound dragon, which was on a 3-up save, and a 6-up ward. Because I was struggling to get numbers through, but also when they do get through, they're landing on something that doesn't have to deal with saves. Whereas when you swing back and you're like, oh, I've got rend 1, and I'm like, don't have any more. Anyway.
Yeah.
That's me whinging. Saltiness continues as we go into the Frostlord, because there's no one else. Frostlord's turn 3.
Okay.
Hello, welcome back to this wonderful game. Losing my mind. Right, so
A long day, and it's nearly 9 o'clock.
So, we didn't do fuck all because...
We did nothing.
We were all in combat. There was no point in retreating with anything. If I retreated out there, he would die with his D3 mortals, I'm sure. But also, I managed to kill a Reclusian. He's gone. Got me a point. Nice. Over here, I had the one Liberator. Why would I do this? Such a silly game. I stayed. And then I slapped him, and he died. You countercharge.
I love that this is all. And then I did this, and then he died.
You charged with the Veritant to be like, because I thought he had hero stuff where it'd be like, you foul priest, die!
Unless you're a priest.
I can't make him a priest if I can get the enhancement, but I can't use the thing at the moment. Anyway, he charged in, killed him with my Stonehorn.
So you got 2 points for that round.
2 points.
So you're on 6.
6-3 in the Ogor's favour. And still, I'm doing all this dancing up and being all fun and silly because, quite frankly, not enjoying myself. Even though I'm winning, and that's the sign of a bad game in my opinion. You can't be not having fun whilst winning.
No.
Anyway, right, so we rolled for round 4 because we were thinking it's potentially no point of potentially talking out.
Yeah.
You won the priority.
I'm going to go first.
You would go first.
Yeah.
Just out of interest, what is your plan?
So move these Annihilators in, charge them in, kill Stonehorn. With an all-out attack.
Okay. And I have the ability to all-out defence and also re-rally and stuff like that. And I also have a bubble of nasty in the middle of it.
Those Liberators would come in, they would do some damage, but not a lot. Probably.
Well, let's do like we did the round 1 because I feel like it's going to be the same, but on the back end of it.
Play both, and
we'll
then
play
we'll talk about
both turns and then talk about it at the end. If there is a reason to do a round 5, we also have to roll to see if there's a round 5 if we need it.
Oh yeah, this is the last round technically.
So yeah, we'll come back in a moment for Stormcast turn 4. See how it goes. You may come back. No, but come back for end of round 4 for Stormcast first, then Ogres. Bye. One.
Hi! We've gone boom. Hi.
Welcome back to the end of the game.
We're going to Cambridge for a day trip.
Everyone's a winner. So welcome back to the end of the game. So as you all have seen, your turn 1. We had a bit of a Barney with you getting in with your Annihilators and the Liberators.
We killed the Stonehorn. We killed him!
To the wound. If it wasn't for the fact that... So you did 15 damage to him. He has 15 health.
Yeah.
He
negates the first one.
Negates the first one. But he's on 1 left. Because I didn't rally enough. I should have rallied in there, don't worry.
No, you didn't.
I'm pretty sure I was going to rally in one of the hero phases, but it doesn't matter. The long end of the game, I still win 8-5. So, whoop-de-doo. Well done, Steve. You did great. Ogres.
Isn't he cool?
Yes. Thank you very much for watching. We're just going to go we're gunning through.
We have lost the plot. It's been a long day.
So, thank you very much for watching.
Yeah.
If you want to stick around, give us like 9 or 10 seconds as we do the do thing. And then you can stay on, see the aftermath. If you're not going to stick around, thank you very much for watching. We will see you again on the 15th of June now. In the filming of this. This sounds really weird because we're filming this at the beginning of May.
Yeah.
But we'll see you on 15th of June for another General's Handbook of the Vice, where Stephen has potentially moved away from the Iron Jaws and decided after spending so much money on them that they're not the army he's going to take to a tournament, and his partner and beloved is staring at him like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
She's just staring into the abyss.
Anyway, if you would like to see what Steve's messing around with, come and check that out. If you want to see Emma potentially stealing his Iron Jaws, come and see that. We will be back on the 15th for that. Yep. Then you can come see episode 5 of The Path to Glory as we move on to the last 2 of the...
1st of July. We've just done 1st of June.
Yep.
So we've got 1st of July.
Yep, 1st of July, Blood in the Valleys. And then the...
oh my god, that's an insane territory. What is that?
Yeah, no, again...
Okay, well, we'll look at that one. Let's not look at that now. It's stressing me out.
We might have to start a Path to Glory at home so you can practice this stuff.
The Path to Glory we have at home.
Yes, where you can play armies such as your Soul Like Gravelords you might want to learn.
Exactly.
Or Steve might want to learn insert army here.
Slaves to Darkness.
Anyway, I haven't bought any yet.
Caradron Overlord.
Shut up.
You have the cards, they're right there.
Yes, I know, because I was going to do a thing and then they changed the rules.
You didn't do a thing.
If anyone who's seen The White Dwarf, there was going to be an army which you could play Grumbindle and all the Duard in, but you have to take Cities of Sigmar, and I couldn't be asked to do both of them.
Question.
Yes.
Are the people watching this just going to be like, what the hell's wrong with them?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, you came here for fun.
Came here for fun.
They know
on,
after
guys.
watching this that it's been 0 days since their last nonsense. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Anyway. Hi, welcome back to the aftermath. If you stuck around, we had a silly moment. I'm sure on the Patreon we can do bloopers or something like that. Right, so we're going to do the thing that we did last time. So, gain Emberstone Shards. I didn't grab the pen.
There's a pen right there.
It's the pen you're using.
Yeah, but you can use it.
We can both use pens. So gain Emberstone Shards. If you won the battle, you gain 3. Steve gains 3.
Well done. Okay.
If you lost the game, you suck.
That does not say that.
You gain D3. So roll D3 and you'll get those.
1.
1, lovely. And then...
I need my phone, so I need my army, don't I?
for each Emberstone token, your words. If you fought a battle using the Hateful Shore plans, we didn't.
We didn't.
If you, for each unit in your army, at the end of the battle, you gain another shard. So I get the Gluttons and I get the Iron Blaster. So that's 2 more for my 5 total.
Okay. Where's 5?
Excellent. So we've done the gaining things. Add all of them to your Emberstone Vault. So I now have a total of 5 in my Emberstone Vault. You will have,
I have
6 plus... No, 4, sorry. 14?
Wait, hold on.
Your Vault is... overall, you will have gained a certain amount.
Emberstone Vault is 6. So my Vault is 6.
Your Vault is 6. How many have you earned overall now? So you've earned...
14.
14 in total.
Yes.
I've earned 15 in total. So yeah, but in the next game, we would get to the point that we've had the first person hit their...
gained 14, yeah.
We're going to get to that point of the first person who hits 20, so we can move on to the next section. And we can see what we want to do with that afterwards. Path to Glory roster management. You can promote a hero, retire units, manage enhancements, change your general, change your unit's path.
I've got news for you.
Yeah.
I'm doing none of those things.
Cool.
Yep.
I'm probably not going to do any of those things either.
No, I don't think you should.
I potentially actually might promote a hero. No, it's not promote a hero. I was going to say I was going to potentially move the Tyrant up a rank to see, but that's in the next section where we spend our shards. So you can progress along a path. You can gain an enhancement, spell, or a prayer. You can recruit warriors. You can acquire a faction terrain feature, or you can create a weapon or hire a regiment of renown from the Ravaged Coast series.
None of these, you know.
You're not going to do any of them?
No, I don't want to, because I want to have one more game like this and then I'll see.
Okay. Yours have been doing quite well, in fairness, especially when the rules allow for your game to play. Like I keep whinging throughout the entire game. I don't think that was a very fair game, in that it felt very... There was nothing to stop me running at you when my whole army's thing is I want to run and hit you.
Yeah.
And your army can handle being run and hit at.
Yes.
But even when that's against it, we're not here to whinge about the game again, Stephen. You've already done it for the last 30 minutes. I'm going to buff my Tyrant, hoping that by doing that we'll get something a bit better.
Which one's your Tyrant?
The Tyrant is the one that you think has a goalkeeper tabard from... Lemmy, yes. I'm just going to try buff him up by... he gets the elite rank, so I'm going to spend 2 to do that.
I might buff mine, I don't know.
Spend 2 to upgrade, and I will put in the wording what I picked afterwards, because I can pick what I want from that. If you want to put something up on the elite, it's going to cost you 2.
Yeah, I can do that. I've got the...
Or you can pay 1 and put someone who's not on a path onto the inspiring rank.
Yes, I know, which would be very nice, wouldn't it? Yes, don't we love it?
I might also spend my remaining 3 to get a butcher, just because I'm feeling like I'm not doing anything in the hero phase.
I feel unable to make a decision on this right now.
I'm going to spend my 3, because I believe he's the points. It's a points value of 101 to 200 is 3 points to recruit him. So I'll double check that after the fact to hire Butcher, because I feel like I'm not doing anything in the hero phase, and having a spellcaster would be really useful.
Yeah.
So that's my 5 already spent.
I realised I didn't do Lightning Blast or Healing Storm. Why did I not have those spells out? There would be a reason, but I don't remember what it was.
Are they spells or are they prayers?
They're prayers.
Okay, don't know why.
No, I know.
So you're not doing any of those things. We move on to part 4, tend to battle wounds and battle scars. In this point we determine battle wounds, we determine battle scars, then we heal battle wounds.
Yeah, we do.
So, determining battle wounds, each unit that was destroyed suffers D3 battle wounds.
Right.
Any carrying emberstones that may suffer ill effects, roll a dice. 1 to 4 they suffer 1 battle wound, and on a 5 up they suffer nothing.
Okay.
So I'm going to grab a dice.
So, everything of mine
You
died.
go through yours, 1 by 1, and add your thing.
D3.
Who's this for? And shouting
Just
at
go
me
from the top. So, Nathan takes 2. Terry, 2. The Reclusions, 2. Veritaint, 1. Liberators Alpha, Lib A, 2. Liberators Beta, 3. Shit. Alpha Annihilators 1, 3. This is like this. Oh, for fuck's sake! Annihilators 2, 3.
Lovely.
That's great. That's marvellous. That is exactly what I
Start
wanted.
going through yours whilst I roll out what I gained and work out if any of yours go over 5 for the first time or 8 for the first time.
8 for the first time?
Yes, because... 9, sorry.
Right.
If any have got 9 or more now from doing this.
Okay, so then...
I'm going to go through and do what mine did. So Lemmy died. He's currently on 3 taken. So he is now taking another 3, so he's 6.
Eek.
So he is going to take his first serious wound.
Oh man, this is bad.
My prospects, which are the gluttons, didn't die, so we can ignore them. But they're carrying a token, so we get to roll. They take 1.
Okay.
So they're now on 3.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. I've got some that have gone over 5.
Okay.
2 that have gone over 5.
I've got my oil riggers, which are the lead vouchers, that already have a thing. They've taken 2. So that's lead vouchers. So they are getting 4 now, but they've already...
Do you think this bit must be really boring to watch?
We were asked to put it in, so I'll put it in. If you'd like to see a different version of this, please do tell us. If you'd like to see certain things. The Mournfang are going to take another 3, putting them on 7.
Okay. Oh! Everything in my entire upper back just clicked. That was gross.
Lovely.
Yeah.
The Road Crew, Iron Blaster, standing, but takes 1 because of... ignores it because of the roll for that. He was carrying a thing at the end. And then my Frostlord, he takes 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, did you say you had...
I have 2 that have gone over 5.
I have 2 that go over 5 as well.
And I've got 1 that's on 5.
So that also includes...
Yeah, okay, fine. So I've got 3.
Have any of those ones already taken a serious battle scar?
I don't think so.
That'll be the Smoldering Scars, the Unyielding Blisters, or the Scorching Limbs.
None of them have.
Cool, so you need to roll a d6 for each of them, and they will
Each
gain...
of those 3?
Yes.
So for Terry, 1.
He gets Smouldering Scars. At the end of the battle, roll a dice. On a 5 up, that unit suffers D3 battle wounds.
So do that now?
No, at the end of a battle.
Okay.
So basically, when you do your checks, you'll check to see if he gets things.
Okay.
And on a 5 up, he will take... we'll write these back down, but
Fine.
at the end of the next game and every game afterwards, he potentially gains more battle scars.
Reclusions, I've got a 5.
5, that's Scorch Limbs. Subtract 1 from run rolls and charge rolls.
Oh yeah, something's... Oh shit, yeah, something's already had that. It was the Liberators. But that's fine, because they're not... Yes, okay, right. So they've got Scorched Limbs. And then my second lot of Liberators, who are not the ones who already have Scorched Limbs, they got 7. Didn't get 7, 4.
4. That's the other one. You've had 1 of each now.
What?
So Unyielding Blisters. Damage points allocated to this unit cannot be healed, so they can't rally or they can't use a healing ability.
That is fine. Blisters.
So I have my Glutton, not my Glutton, my Tyrant has his first one. He's getting the same thing, Smoldering Scars. So that's going to be a fun thing, especially if I lose my Stonehorn, because I currently don't have a lot of heroes, and if he dies, my army dies. But for my Mournfang, it's just those 2 that get them. My Mournfang rolls a 6, so they get Scorched Limbs, so -1 to rolls, run rolls and charge rolls. And then finally we get to heal things. We go back. You may pick a hero or 2 heroes, and you can do a healing thing with them.
Leaning on my table. Right, I can pick 2 heroes and do a healing thing.
Yes. If you where is it? Healing. You can pick up to 2 heroes on your path to glory.
I realised I've not been writing my battle scars in the battle scars box.
You can pick 2 heroes for your path to glory to attempt a healing ritual.
Right.
After picking a hero to attempt a healing ritual, roll a dice. On a 1, the ritual fails and that unit becomes drained until the end of your next battle. Subtract 1 from casting, chanting and hit rolls from drained units. On a 2 up, you can pick a unit in your roster and remove a number of battle wounds from that unit equal to the roll.
Okay.
So would you like to do that?
Not really, no.
I'm going to pick my Tyrant and my Morn and my
Is this stuff
Stonehorn.
you've just given the battle scars to?
No, you keep them. It's the wounds. So if you you're currently on 6 on your Reclusion. If he takes 2 free next turn, he will move on to severe, and he'll get a severe battle scar.
Oh, okay, fine.
If you keep suffering them and get up to 18, that unit dies.
Right. Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna try and heal Terry.
Okay, so you need to pick a hero and then he can heal.
Okay, picking Terry.
Picking Terry, roll a dice.
4.
So you can heal 4 points to a unit on your roster.
Terry specifically or just anything?
You can pick a unit on your roster, anything.
Okay, and does it... what if it's got a battle scar?
Yeah, if it's got a battle scar, you keep the battle scar, but you heal the the wounds.
Okay, so we'll heal those Liberators, the second unit, so they're now on 4 in total, but they keep the Unyielding Blisters. Okay.
Are you doing another one? Because you can do another hero.
Yeah, we'll do Nathan. 6.
You can heal 6 from a person.
6 from a person. We'll do that first set of annihilators. So they were only on 3, so now they're basically 0.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah.
I said I was going to do my Stonehorn and my Tyrant. So for my Tyrant, that's 5. I'm going to take that off the Mournfang. And then for my Stonehorn, 2, we will take that off Lenny himself. So he comes down to 4.
Okay.
Okay. That is everything, I believe. There's nothing else for us to do. No, we come on to that. So that's the end of the aftermath. So we're gaining a butcher in the ogres game, and the.
I don't think I'm putting anything in. But
you can have a look and see if there's anything.
I can't make this decision straight off.
If something happens in the,
we'll put it in there.
You'll see it in the wrap-up thing that comes after this, just as an editor's note,
Yeah.
as we did with when I worked out how to bring the Stonehorn in. So that's everything. Thank you very much for watching. As we've already said,
Thank you for playing.
see you on the 15th. Thank you for playing.
Thank you.
See you on the 15th of June for the Vice. See you on the 1st of July for episode 5 of this.
Blood thing, the blood.
Blood in the Valley.
Blood in the Valley.
Blood in the Valley. We're going to be having a Welsh game. It'll be very nice.
Very much.
Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and it has been 0 days since your last nonsense. Bye!